What is going on, my peeps? Your man Versatile is back with another video, back here to talk about One UI 3.0 for the Galaxy Z Flip. Yes, Samsung has finally started releasing One UI 3.0 for a lot of their devices, the Galaxy S20 series, as well as the Z Flip and the Z Fold 2. So let's get right into the video. But before we do, I will mention that 99.9% of One UI 3.0 on the Galaxy S20 is the exact same thing on the Galaxy Z Flip. So if you do want to see the more in-detailed functionality and features and what's new when it comes to One UI 3.0, if a card hasn't popped up here already, in the description box we'll link to my video going through One UI 3.0 on the Galaxy S20. So for the purposes of this video, I'm only going to really highlight one or two things that I've noticed in regards to One UI 3.0, and really since that update, how have both devices ran, specifically the Galaxy Z Flip. Now, before we get into the video, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss my videos. Then we can sit back, chillax, and see what's cracking. Now let's get into the video. And one of the first things I wanted to highlight on here, really that 0.1% that's different between One UI 3.0 on a flat slab device and a foldable device, is that One UI, in conjunction with Good Lock, has improved flex mode, and you can access that via Good Lock and then multi-star. I mean, you go in there, you have to hit I love my foldable, or I love foldable, something like that. I probably showed it right here. And once you click on that, you will see that you can actually, yeah, I love Galaxy Foldable. And once you click on that, flex mode with our best, and you can actually trigger it, you know, how you want to, how it will rotate, and then what apps can rotate, and then, you know, what orientation do you want that. Now, prior to One UI 3.0, it worked well, but after One UI 3.0, it works that much better with the Galaxy Z Flip. Apps do a lot better job handling multi-window split screening. When you enter split screen, it'll actually split screen the apps to fit both halves of the screen, so you kind of get like evenness there. So when it comes to enjoying the foldable aspect of your flip phone, it has significantly improved with One UI 3.0. In terms of any other things that I've noticed, I have noticed that it runs a lot more fluid. I've noticed that a lot of the animations are that much more smoother. And I also noticed that with the enhanced processing, there are moments where I actually noticed that usually this would take a little bit longer to load and or download and or update / install. With that enhanced processing, it actually does speed up some of those things. So I've actually noticed small tidbits, moments where I actually see that taking place. I've noticed that it also really doesn't take a hit on battery life. Samsung does warn you it may. I have not noticed that it has taken a significant portion of, I haven't even really noticed it taking a small portion of battery life. Said something else there. Overall, I have seen that One UI 3.0 has been a much needed update for the Galaxy devices, and an update that Samsung needed to push out. In terms of little quirks here and there, at least with the Galaxy S21 and One UI 3.1, which I'll get into in that video that will be dropping shortly, I did notice when I first actually started using the device that it would hiccup here and there. Like I caught like 2 or 3 times it would hiccup upon waking up the screen and you know, jumping into the phone and then maybe swiping out of an app and or trying to swipe into an app. That's when I noticed a couple hiccups, literally just a couple times, and then it seemed it smoothing out. Haven't had no issues since. So it is nice seeing that Samsung has been continually improving and finally tuning their software. In terms of One UI 3.0 on the Z Flip has been running with no problems, except for one specific issue that I have noticed, and that's the the fingerprint sensor seems like it's not as recognizable to my thumb as was before One UI 3.0. So I don't know if you have to reassign fingerprints, which is what I'll do. But since One UI 3.0 on the Flip, I've actually had a little bit more issues using the fingerprint sensor to access and unlock my phone. So hopefully that's shored up, and if not a security update patch, which would be January, because it is on January, and Google Play system update January 2021. So hopefully, if not the February security patch, One UI 3.1 will fix that specific issue with the Z Flip, is that the fingerprint sensor seems like it's a little wonky. So that is something that I've noticed. Outside of that, I haven't actually noticed any problems. I've noticed battery life has been just fine on here. I've noticed that using the phone has been just fine. I don't really play games on this phone other than like a little chess game, and even then I haven't noticed anything. One of the things that I noticed, again, that I'll get into in One UI 3.1 for the S21, which will probably be very similar here outside of some other specific use cases like continued apps, I have noticed that I just forgot what I was talking about. What I've noticed with the S21 is that it will, for some reason, accidentally touch or open one of my notifications, which is a weather notification, and go right into the weather app upon unlocking the device. I don't know why it's done that. Now, again, I've only noticed that literally today as the recording of this video, which is why it's fresh on my mind. So when I get to the One UI 3.1 video, if I don't mention it in there, just know that that must mean I didn't really notice it anymore. But I have noticed that a couple times throughout today, upon unlocking my phone, me not tapping on anything else, it just automatically triggered my weather notification and then went into the app. So again, small little bugs like that, but nothing that really gets, well, it does kind of annoy you a little bit, but I've also only noticed it twice, so that's also good there. So hopefully you guys appreciate this video. I know you guys are probably expecting all kinds of different changes, but the one thing that we are starting to see with Samsung is unifying all of their devices across the board, something that we definitely see with Apple, and it's nice seeing that with Samsung. Outside of specific types of technology, software wise, you're getting the same thing for the most part, harmony amongst their devices. So that's nice. That way it kind of makes coverage a little bit easier, where you don't have to drop as many videos, but you could drop one video that really kind of talks about One UI 3.0 period. And that's kind of the thing I was trying to accomplish with the Galaxy S20. I was just showcasing it on the Galaxy S20. So hopefully you guys appreciate that video as well. But if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you have updated to One UI 3.0, are you waiting on One UI 3.0? Have you been using the Galaxy S21 series or the Galaxy Tab S7 series and have been able to experience One UI 3.1? Let me know down in the comment section below. But again, if you haven't already, ignite that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you never miss my videos. Then we can sit back, chillax, and see what's cracking. But your man Versal signing out, and until the next video, flip it open, flip it close. Flip it open, flip it close. Wait for it.